Hey, so I'm not going to be here today. Fisher should be here today, and she is going to help you guys paint your sculptures, your Klaus Oldenburg sculptures. What we're learning today is analogous colors, and we're learning blending. Blending is when you mix two colors together, and analogous colors are colors that are right next to each other. Now you can show it down here if you can. Okay, right next to each other in a color wheel. Now I put these into a color wheel, which means that the opposite colors are across from one another like this. All right. Now, this color and this color are next to each other in the color wheel. That means they're analogous to each other, which means they mix together good. And this color is right next to each other. It means that they mix together pretty good. In fact, you could go all the way to the blue here because you're going to make you can make anything. You could make a green by adding those colors together. You could make this orange by just adding these two together. As long as you don't go too much, you can't go past 3 colors, right? I mean, if you put this one together, they're analogous enough that they'll work together. But what you're going to be doing is blending colors, which means you need to do 2 colors on every part of your piece today. If you put just one on there, what happens is it gets very, very, very flat. And what we want to do is try to avoid that. So let me show you what we're going to do. Now, we got big brushes and we got small brushes. We got big brushes and small brushes, okay? The small brushes, of course, for the detail, and this is for larger sections, or if you want to use, like, a lot of water. Now, there's also the neutral color that you could add in there, all right? That's a neutral color. And this color right here would fit somewhere, right here, all right? That would fit right in there. So, but since I don't want to make things too difficult, I'm putting it there. That's the only one of those I have anyway. All right, so let's start with the fact that a pizza usually has yellowish cheese. So let me go ahead, and you can see I got a pizza, right? I'm gonna paint my pizza with the yellow. All right, here we go. Paint. And now, if I put too much, water on it, it gets too light. You put too little on it, and it doesn't work good. All right. So let me show you what it looks like when it doesn't work good. Okay. Say I have hardly any on there at all. I'm still. All right. If there's really hardly any water on there, which I already mixed it pretty good, it won't do a good job of laying down. Okay. But since I'm an expert, apparently it won't allow me to do that. All right, now look. You're gonna add a little bit of orange to this, but not too much. You're gonna barely touch it with the orange. If you put a lot of orange on there, it'll just cover it up and it won't even have any yellow at all, okay? You see how much water I used? I used a lot of water on it because I just wanna make that pizza have a little bit of different color to it so it's not so flat. Flat means, ooh, see, messed it up. Add a little water to it and get that to spread out a little bit. If you mess up real bad, you could just go back with some water and you may be able to move it around. All right, now, the pizza has pepperonis on it, so I'm gonna go ahead and paint those pepperonis appropriate color, which would be what? The red, right? Now that is a lot red. That might be too much. Okay. Now that is a pretty flat red. In fact, it looks like a cherry or something on there. In fact, if I was going to do a cherry, I'd probably add a little bit of blue to it, but you know. Okay, now, here's the trick. That is not exactly pepperoni color, so I'm going to take a little bit of brown and put it in there. Just not a lot, just a little, okay? And if you want to, you could add a third color in there. In this case, since orange is analogous to it, I might put this on there too. And there, use your colors on there. All right, now we're going to do this crust. Now the crust, of course, is going to be yellow at the beginning, but we're going to add some brown to it. Let me get some of that cheese while I'm at it. All right. Now, in order to make it look like a crust, I'm gonna put a little bit of brown on it. Now, I'm gonna put a lot of water on it because I just want, ooh, that is too much. In fact, I'm gonna use this brush and move it around. Ooh, there you go. That's a crusty brown right there. Kind of looks like it. Now, you know, pizzas have like a little bit of, what do you call it? What do you call that stuff? That stuff in the middle there. Put on what? And then they make it just a little, you know, like pizza sauce. That might be too much too. And there's your piece of pizza there. It's not so bad, I don't think. If you got a little white spot, you should go back and try to fill that in somehow. There you go. Done.